The National Broadcasting Company presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Jack,
Yes, Fletcher.
have you seen Fran anywhere?
No.
How do you do? Pete? John? Has
Yes,
anyone seen Fran?
No, I haven't, Fletcher.
Why, she's right there. Francis?
Yeah, Fletcher?
Yes, are you busy?
No.
Why, John, you didn't have your eyes open at all.
Guess I was watching the clock.
Oh, I guess you were. Well, you mustn't do that. Not on this job. No siree. Bob? Or John?
Want something?
Yes, I do, Francis. I have a very serious matter to discuss with you.
Really?
Very serious, my dear. Did you know that Madame Oglepus has a daughter?
Well, no, Fletcher.
Neither did I. But
Well-
I found it out today.
Do you...
Now, I was not a snooping nor eavesdropping,
Oh,
but I was up
Fletcher.
here on the stage, and I heard a very interesting conversation going on.
Well, isn't that strange? He never met... The
It's-
conversation between whom?
Her and her daughter.
Her? Oh, Fletcher, you must be mistaken.
And no. This is going to be the bombshell. Beulah Witch is her daughter.
Oh, Fletcher, that's ridiculous.
Why, and as sure as I am standing here, and my name is Fletcher Rabbit, and I have a white tail, I was standing right here, and Beulah Witch said to her, Mumsy. And she said to Beulah, she said, my dear little daughter, how am I ever going to tell you about your father?
That's what you said?
Yes, her father, evidently Madame Oglepus's husband, Mr. Oglepus,
Mr. Overfoot.
is off somewhere.
How do you mean that?
Down the mountain.
Oh, on a mountain. Well, Fletcher, there must be a mistake, because I've talked to Beulah Witch's mother.
Oh.
And so have you.
So have I, Madame Oglepus.
Oh, no.
Well,
Fletcher.
she said, and she said, would you like your mumsy, to sing a little song? And Beulah, acting rather silly, said, yes, mumsy, which I thought was a little ridiculous
Well,
for
yes.
a woman of her age. But I
and-
had no idea. I knew Madame Oglepus was well along in years, but I had no idea that she could outrank Beulah Witch.
No, that's going some.
And also, here's another thing. This is not a bombshell, but this is a mild explosion.
Yes.
Colonel Cracky is Madame Oglepus's brother-in-law. He must have changed his name.
Oh, Fletcher.
Yes,
I don't-
indeed, because he came in just then and he said, my brother, your husband, is still on Mount Everest. That's where it was.
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. And I think that, now I don't mind being left out on some things because I know I'm busy and I'm too busy to understand everything, and I don't expect everyone to confide in me, but it seems to me that after the years I've put in taking care of the mail and everything else here at the Kuklapolitan Playhouse, that someone might tell me the relationship between the various people that live here.
Well, yes, Fletcher, but there just must be a mistake, dear. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain that you misunderstood.
Well, I may have misunderstood, but believe me, it's a real frightening thing. And I feel very sorry for Mr. Oglepus. I do.
Well, I'm sure you do, Fletcher.
What's going on? Hello, Fletch. Hello.
Explode,
Don't tell him.
but-
He's too young. But,
Can I tell Kukla?
well, if you want to.
Fletcher heard some very interesting news today.
What?
Beulah Witch is Madame Oglepus's daughter.
What?
So Fletcher said.
Oh, come on now.
No, he said he heard Beulah, he distinctly heard Beulah call her Mumsy.
Oh, he
And-
must have it mixed up with Ollie calling his mother.
No.
How long is Mrs. Dragon going to stay, I wonder? Shouldn't she be getting back to Dragon Retreat?
Oh, well, Kukla, goodness, she hasn't been away from home for so
Oh, I
long.
know.
Go
And
ahead, tell the rest.
Oh, I didn't
And-
think you were listening.
I was listening.
Colonel Cracky is Madame Oglepus's brother-in-law.
How could that be? with a name like Cracky?
I don't
He
know.
changed it. He changed it. That's the whole thing. He changed it.
Oh, well, Fletcher, you don't know whether he did or
Yes,
not.
he did.
Oh, now you don't know, so you mustn't say
He
it.
must have changed it.
Oh, Fletcher.
Don't old Fletcher me. This is the truth. As sure as my name is Fletcher Rabbit.
And your tail is white.
Mm-hmm. And it is, too, Snow White. 'Cause I just
I
brushed
know, Fletcher, I know. It's beautiful, too.
it. I rinsed it with a lemon rinse.
Well, that's nice.
Well, now, what about, I don't know who I'm talking to, you or Fletcher. He's
Well, for
bobbing
real,
up and
Fletcher,
down all the time.
Why don't I talk to Beulah and find out where she was today?
You just do that.
Fletcher, stop bouncing in and out.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Very naturally, I won't. And if you don't want me around, well, just tell me.
Fletcher, I want you.
No, perhaps I just am not an integral part of this group, and perhaps I shouldn't know these things.
Oh, no.
Very well, then. Very well. I'll take my lemon rinse and go.
Isn't that
No.
ridiculous? Shall I? Shall I?
Wait a minute. I know what it is.
What?
They were rehearsing for a play.
Oh, of course.
I know.
Fletcher! Shall we tell him?
Fletcher?
Fletcher! Well, he's gone. He's
Wouldn't
rinsed
you know?
himself right out of the whole picture. Well,
That's it, I know, because they're doing a summer theater somewhere.
I can't imagine Madame Oglepuss casting Beulah as her daughter,
Well,
though.
I don't know, but I know that they were rehearsing, and there was a part for the daughter, and I think her daughter's name was Ermentrude.
Well, I'm glad she got the part.
And it's all about this mother and the daughter, and this mother is a former opera singer.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I don't know the whole thing, but I can tell you.
Oh, hello, Madame
I was
Oglepuss.
listening.
Were you?
Hello, darling. Yes, and it's just charming, but Beulah won't do. She simply will not do for the part. Absolutely not.
What did I tell you?
Well, I would think, Madame Oglepuss. that
How
she-
about Mercedes?
No, darling. I was thinking of little old you.
Not little old me.
Little old you, darling. Oh, think how glorious it would be. I simply adore the summer theater. We'll all be together. Not me, Madame.
No, I can't, Madame
I'm-
Oglepuss, because I have some other plans.
I'm
And
going to Nassau.
summer's... I'll get my hat and go with you in just a moment.
Now, darling, please. Now, I want to rehearse just a little bit. I have a few things here that I'd like to work out with you.
Well, Madame Oglepuss, I can't do the part. I really can't.
Is this your blowtorch?
No. Though it looks
Downstairs.
strangely like one I used to see around here quite often.
I thought it was yours because it's initials. Oh, well.
Tea.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Is this yours?
No.
Oh, I thought it might. Well, how are you? I haven't seen you for so long. Sir.
Oh, nice.
Now, here are the scripts for the first act. Now, I wish you would just work with me a little bit. Read the part of Ermentrude. It's such a lovely part. Now, this scene, it's the second scene of the first act, and we're in the garden. And you're asking about where poor Papa is. Now, Papa is an explorer, and he has climbed Mount Everest. And we haven't heard from him in 8 months. We may make it 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And Ermentrude is a dear, sweet young girl just about to make her debut.
I see.
And we're going to Paris. And you can take it from there. You can see right there. It's where she turns,
Well, I don't
stands
think-
up from the fountain, turns, faces her mother, downstage center. That's it. Not too far
Hold the
down.
product so as to be
Oh, no,
clearly
no, it's the wrong
discernible.
script. The next
Oh.
script. The commercial one. Terribly sorry. There you are. All right.
Mother, will we see Papa in Paris?
Oh, poor Papa. Ermentrude, I think it is not likely this year. You stole my part!
Beulah, I wouldn't have it. You can
You
have the
stole
part.
my part.
No, I didn't steal
I don't
your
want it.
part.
I just wanted to make a scene. Oh, say, I've got the most wonderful invention. Where's my blowtorch? Is that yours? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just finishing it up, dear. Wait till you see. This is going to be really help.
What?
You know, the floor managers and assistant directors that go around here at television,
Mhm.
and they have those enormous earphones and everything,
Mhm.
and they have, it's so hard they have to have these cords that are connected to some such place, and the only way, you're interrupting my rehearsal. Well, just a minute, this is going to make everything, we may make a minute of money this way, and I can put you in business and produce all your plays. And telling her, isn't it? Well, anyway, this is a grand thing, because all you do is hook this onto your ear. You don't have to have a whole long cord attached to some place, and you're not limited. It's sort of like a walkie-talkie. I'm going to call it Bewly Wooly, I think.
That's
All right,
nice.
now here, dear. Here's the part that you hooked in your ear.
Beulah, I don't believe you could do it.
Well, let's try it. You hold that.
Oh,
Put
that's
the real portable. That's right. Real portable. Now, here's the power pack. Would you give me a hand, dear? Oh, certainly. Oh, Beulah, honest.
I don't hear anything, Beulah. I can't hear anything, Beulah. What is this, Beulah?
This is the power pack. It's a real simple thing to carry around in your hand. Whoops! Hold on. Hold on. Got it?
Beulah,
Grab it by the handle. That's fine. Oh, Beulah, honest.
don't you think the way we've always worked is nice?
No, I like this. It's Beulah, really.
Mother, will we go to Paris next year?
Oh, Fran, this is no time. Really, honest.
Beulah, this is pretty ridiculous, you know it?
Oh, I think this is real clever. Now, this is going to save so much time. So terribly much time. Fran!
Yes.
Fran, there are bugs on the tomato plant.
Bugs?
Have you got the spray?
Yes,
Hello,
just a
Beulah.
moment.
It's an emergency.
Oh! That's my toast.
There are bugs on the tomato plant.
Here you go, dear.
Okay, thank you, lot. Yes, I'm back. I've come back. I'm your dear brother. No, I'm your dear brother-in-law. Madam Oglepoop. Fran,
Yes.
are you rehearsing the part?
I only got as far as inquiring if we would go to
Have you got a
Paris.
spade?
Yes.
We've got to. Terrible crisis has arisen. A terrible crisis. The bugs they're coming right at the tomato plants.
They come down from Minnesota. There's a terrible lot of them.
Really? Well, I'm going to dig a
I
trench.
read about it in the paper. That's what you should do,
Yeah.
Beulah. That's a
To
good...
your post, coward. No, not you, Francis. I'm going to talk to you.
What-
Me? You. Right, Chief.
I knew this was a wonderful day. You had your garden hat on, my very favorite hat.
You like it?
Oh,
I've been working in
yes.
the garden so hard.
I know that summer's here when you wear your garden hat.
Yeah. By the way, dear, I don't like to take time because the garden is really going to pieces, but that's a wonderful article that you wrote for TV show. I want you to...
TV show?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, the Kukla as I see
Yeah,
them.
very nice,
I'm
friend.
so glad you
yeah,
like it.
I just really did enjoy it
Wonderful.
so much.
In the July issue.
July issue.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Page
Ollie!
2.
Ollie!
Hmm?
Ollie, they jumped the trench.
The bugs?
What do we do?
No, Beulah Witch and Cecil Bill and
Oh.
Colonel Crack, you know.
Oh, really? I'm worried about the bugs. Say, what's this play that's going on?
How about the bugs?
Oh, don't worry about them. We can find a part for them, too. What's the play?
It's a play for summer theater, and Madam Opus wrote it.
Oh, really?
And there's a part open. The daughter, you want to play it?
No, thank you. I'm going back to the trenches.
Oh, you started out to be such a quiet, nice, peaceful day.
What's happening? Anything special?
No, I don't know whether we're going to Paris or not.
Really?
Haven't been able to find out.
You're going to Paris.
Am I?
Now, no one can tell me. No one can tell me that you're not going to Paris because I, with my own ears, as surely as my name is Fletcher Rabbit and I'm standing here and I have...
A whitetail.
Yes, I do.
With a lemon ring.
Well, it's not as white as it was because I was out in the garden digging.
I see.
But I heard you say you were going to Paris. And I don't think it's one bit fair if you go without asking me.
Now come, Fletcher. Listen just a minute.
I think we all ought to go to Paris and find Mr. Oglepoop.
Did you? You didn't hear me say I was going. I said, "Will we see Papa in Paris?" Now that doesn't say
Your
I'm
father's
going.
in Paris.
No, he
Yes, your father's in Paris.
isn't. No, Fletcher, he isn't there.
Well, where is your father?
Where is he?
I don't know. I'm so mixed up now.
I haven't read the whole play.
No, this whole thing is just, just a mixed up.
You bet it is a mix-up, believe me. And I'm certainly very, very upset about the whole thing. And unless it's straightened out, there's just going to be some reckoning here. Believe me, sure as my name is Fletcher Rabbit and...
It isn't this white either, you know it?
No, I give up today. I'm completely confused. Let's go out in the garden and help out.
And chase bugs?
Yes.
All right. It'll be
Everybody,
a lot calmer,
this is Kukla saying good night.
friend.
Good night.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Nathalie.
This is Bert Tillstrom. There's one.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie was brought to you from Chicago by the National Broadcasting Company.